Cody here, and welcome back to another episode of the Adventure Channel. In today's episode, I've got Nick with me, and we are hiking MacAfee's Knob, as you can see. Now, it's a pretty treacherous hike, and we were a little tired once we got to the top, but it's nothing we couldn't handle. In this episode, we're complaining about how cold it is, we're eating beef jerky, and we're seeing some amazing views. Now, if that's something you think you enjoy, or you just need something to watch while you eat, then you're gonna enjoy this video. I just got a call from Nick, and guess what? He's going hiking. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so much fun. We just stopped at the Loves. We finally got Nick with us here. And he got some, what'd you get?
I got a club wrap, murdered. Some more jerky, and some sun chips, bud.
Yeah, that sounds like the meal of a champion. Now, I am about to gobble down. Elevation 3,197 feet. Holy cow. All right, guys, we made it. Welcome to MacAfee's Knob Parking Center. So they just recently installed this bridge, and it crosses over so that hikers can safely access the beginning of the trail. And it was just in the last few years that they had it built. But it's a little chilly, so we're gonna focus on getting moving and getting warm, and then we'll pick up the camera back on trail. While we're walking, we'll go ahead and talk about the history of the trail. So MacAfee Knob Trail is actually named after a settler. His name was James MacAfee, and that was about 1730. And they eventually ended up connecting it so that it was the long trail to the iconic rock spot along the Appalachian Mountains. So it's very beautiful, and it's a super iconic hike for this area. And I'll put a pin on the map where we are just in case you want to come give it a shot for yourself. But it's about 8 miles, 7.5 miles, and usually takes around 4.5, 5 hours depending on your pace. So elevation's about what, 3188, 3,100 feet or so. So when it's cold, it can get worse, and if it's windy, you know, bundle up. But I think we're gonna put down the cam again and put some tracks down. We'll pick up later on the trail. Pulled up the whole route for that one. Crazy, just like the one we saw at the Cascades. If you haven't watched that video, go to my channel and check it out. We're about 1.3 miles in, and we just made it to the first camping shelter you're allowed to use. This isn't one that you have to reserve, I don't think. This is one of those that's kind of more so first come, first serve. And you can see this is the sleeping area. So it's completely covered, and you throw up your tent in here, or if you just want to do sleeping bags by themselves, you can do that. Dude! Merry Christmas, Haro family. You can write. Should we write? Hold on, I want to read MacAfee's. On a warm May afternoon, Frank Carranzo is about to embark on a familiar journey. He parks his old pickup truck at Catawba Mountain and sets out north on the Appalachian. Friday, May 21st, 2004. That's crazy to think that was...
Born.
Yeah. It's...
John's been outside.
John been going, but it's really cool. You see there's picnic tables, there's an outhouse, and there's even a little grill with the campfire ring. I think that this trail is very strict when it comes to the fires, and I don't think there's a lot of bushcraft camping allowed, but it's pretty normal. Other than that, just no cutting down live trees and leave no trace, and you can hike to these shelters and use them. But I think we're gonna come back and do that at some point too. We have a lot of camping trips ahead of us. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, this must be the campsites I was just talking about.
Yeah.
There's also some more campsites we've stumbled upon. You can see there's a firing for that one. And it looks like this one isn't a shelter campsite. So this is one we could pitch a tent rather than being inside of the shelter. You can see here we're about 1.5 miles from MacAfee's, the knob itself. We've done 2.5 miles. We're still trucking. And it honestly hasn't even been that bad, has it?
The incline hasn't gotten too bad yet.
No. There's been a few spots that are pretty rocky and steep, but for the most part, it's been a fairly nice walk. You can see, I don't think I made awareness of it, but we've both shedded. He shedded his hoodie, so he's down to the long sleeve, and I shedded mine. So I don't think I'll be shedding the long sleeve. It hasn't gotten that bad yet, but we'll see. That is a reach. But we'll do a mile or so. Once we start getting close, we'll be more active on the camera. Then I'll hand it off to Nick.
Yeah.
Maybe half a mile.
But we got about half a mile left to we're at the top. I just wanted to hop on here and say a few things. In the last video where Cody hiked the Cascades, he said a few things. He said that I was hoping maybe I'd get a backbone to go hiking this time, but what I needed was a new ankle because I'd injured myself while I was working. It was peak season and I was doing a lot of running. I guess I just overworked my ankle. That's why I didn't go last time, and we got lucky because I also figured out that I was sick. The next day I woke up, had a fever. It was horrible. So he got lucky that I didn't go and that I didn't have a backbone.
But now look, he's out here and he's having a wonderful time.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I think we're just now starting to get to the incline. We got a lot of up going right here. We're gonna be tired in the next clip probably. But I'll hand you back over to Cody.
Got real muddy when we entered this kind of grassy wheat area. But once you get past all the dead stuff, the golden stuff right there, that's pretty. Wow, this is actually pretty right here, but does not amount to what we're about to see. It is amazing. A little rock facing off a very small cliff. Those rock formations are sick.
Yeah.
Ooh. Welcome to MacAfee's Knob. You can already feel the windshield is so much that if you look, I mean, that is frozen. Maybe not on the lower part, but even that right there. Look at that. That is crazy. Dude, it's like my eyes don't want to focus on it.
Wow.
There we go. Just staring off for a second.
Wow.
Just bizarre. You want me to grab a picture of y'all as well from standing afar?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, no doubt. Shoo!
We could set our bags up. As well, I bet for mom.
This is so insane.
This is nuts.
Dude,
Yeah, this is unbelievable, bro.
told you it was worth it. I'm gonna set the GoPro up and we're gonna do a little time-lapse thing. I think me and Nick are gonna take a break here and just literally sit and rest for a second. You know, not normally hiking like this is definitely a big change. So I'm a little beat, so I want to sit down. I got some beef jerky as a snack. But yeah, I'm gonna run a time-lapse for a few minutes and then we'll probably get ready to head back down. We're saying goodbye to MacAfee's Knob. We got to go ahead and start down so we don't
Good day.
so we don't get caught with it being too dark. We're gonna go ahead and try to make some good time because we don't want to be out here with it being too dark, but we do have lights just in case. So we're gonna go a good bit without me picking up the camera. I still only have one GoPro battery. It's at 15%, and we'll pick it back up a little later. I just dropped it. I just want to make sure it was good. Well, I am headed home now. I just dropped off Nick, but we're both pretty exhausted, so we didn't really pick up the camera too much on the way back down. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell if you want to make sure you don't miss the next one. Other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.